guys, how are you? I'm fine, if you're asking. Yeah, I just got back from school, kinda. Well, I ate, then I'm here. So yeah, I posted on Twitter that I'm going to do a video of the Pretty Little Liars from the last episode that just aired 2 days ago. It was a good episode, but I'm really fucking pissed, and we'll get to that. I'm gonna be ranting at the end of this video, so just beware that I might say some really bad things. Yeah. All right. And I have theories too. Okay, so the episode starts out. Spencer wakes up in Ezra's classroom, and she doesn't know how she got there, and she was high on pills. And then Ezra finds her, and he's acting really creepy. And then she goes to the bathroom to change in gym clothes. And then they're talking about Ezra creepiness and all that. And then Arya is with Ezra talking, and Ezra's like, you should look at Spencer's file. She's taking drugs again. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Then I thought this was really funny. When Hannah lent Spencer her clothes, and that's one of my favorite outfits that Hannah has worn on the show. Her and Arya dress so well, I'm not even kidding. Okay, and then Toby comes to school and blah blah. Okay, now let's skip all that part. And okay, so then the girls, they go to Spencer's house, Arya, Hannah, and Emily, to give her intervention, and then Spencer is like, "No, it's yours. You haven't told her yet." Blah blah, and then she blurts out, Ezra's trying to get the focus off himself because he is A, and then Arya has no reaction to it because they think she's going crazy because of her pills. And oh my god, Troyan deserved an Oscar for that performance. She nailed it. She's amazing. Seriously, if she doesn't make it big, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because she deserves an Oscar. It was heartfelt, and I feel so bad for Spencer, because she's right, and we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so that happened, and then Arya goes to Ezra's apartment, telling her what happened, but he didn't tell her that, she didn't tell him that Spencer blurted out that he was A, and then they were talking about Spencer's time in Radley, and then, sorry, there's just so much happened that I'm going kind of slow, and I'm trying to hurry up so I can get to the end. And then Ezra says something about when Spencer found Toby's body with the tattoo and the helmet, and then Arya was like, "How did you know that? And that wasn't in the papers?" And Ezra's like, "Oh, you must have told me." And then Arya's like, "Yeah, I must have told you." And then in her head, she's like, I did not tell you, dude, creepy fucker." I'm so mad at him. I hate him. I hate Ezra. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, and then, can you see my hair? Okay. Okay, and then, Spencer comes to Hannah's house and says she was sorry and all that, and then they have a plan to get Ezra to go to the Ambrose Pavilion, which is the reptile house in the zoo, and they have a plan saying that Allison's gonna meet them there with the money and all that, and blah blah blah. So they're thinking Ezra's gonna show up, and then they go to Emily's job to do the plan too, because so he could hear their conversation, so he can be there and all that shit. And then as Arya goes to the cabin, gets in with B26 the password, and she does the dumbest thing. She leaves her keys on the table, right? And then she goes down to the lair, The lair was all packed up. There was no lair. And this is why I hate Ezra. This is why. And I'm gonna get to that. I'll stop saying that because I'll get to it later. So, and then she found this book of carnivores, meats, or whatever on the table. And it was a story. It was a fucking story about Allison. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. And then she hears somebody outside. It's Ezra. She comes out, gets out. She goes to her car. Her dumb ass forgot her keys, and Susie clueless, of course. And then Ezra's chasing her and finding her, and he's such a creeper because she tries to call her on the cell phone and to see where she is. He heard the ringer, and then blah blah. Then she goes to the ski lift, and then he just pops up out of nowhere, like, oh my god. And then meanwhile, at the Ambrose Pavilion, the girls think they see Spencer, but what? No, they don't see Spencer. They see someone else in a blonde wig because Spencer comes up behind them and says, "Sorry, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late." And then then the other person just walks away. So A was one step ahead of them all this time. Blah blah blah. We'll get to that in a minute. And then yeah, they get out. I'm not gonna explain that whole thing. And then Arya was like, "Oh, you killed Allison. You killed her. Get away from me. You tried to get her pregnant." And he didn't deny it. And then he goes, "I've been writing a book about her." A fucking book. That is so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. I am really mad at Pretty Little Liars at this point. Especially Marlene King. I had so much faith in her. I just lost it now. But we'll get to all that after I just do this. And then she fucking takes out the story because Ezra's like, I'm gonna burn it. And then she's like, no, I'm gonna read this all the way. Blah, blah. And then her stupid ass fucking drops it. Okay. Then Spencer goes home and her mom knows about the drugs and all the shit, and Spoby's so cute, and I can't believe this, the freaking S from the Scrabble. Oh, okay. And then then Arya goes home, finds Mona there. I think it was Mona who was at the thing. I don't know, maybe, but she was like, "Arya, are you okay?" She looked really concerned for her. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. And then Arya goes home. She finds the book that Ezra gave her that says when you need to leave Rosebud. She throws at the camera, and then you see A picking up the story on the ground. Okay. I think I pretty much said the whole episode. Okay, let's get to Ezra now. I hate him so much. I don't understand. That is a stupid fucking excuse. Do the writers think we're stupid or something? Seriously, because you can't do all that for a book. Stalking the girls, taking pictures of them about Allison, trying to find Allison, having a 1,000 pictures of Allison in your lair, big blown up ones, and being obsessed. A writer doesn't do that. I'm sorry. Can we be more realistic with the show? Seriously. So all that fucking shit about the story, that was a cover up to cover his tracks. I'm telling you right now, because he is still fucking A. I don't care what anyone says. He's still A. He is still A. And Emily, I think, I heard a spoiler. Well, I read it in the synopsis on Verizon Files that Emily is gonna investigate and go search for answers about Mona and Ezra. So I think Emily is the one is not gonna believe his story, and they should too. And Arya is Susie clueless. Like, I'm serious. I'm so disappointed how they went with this. They can't just make someone A and then say, oh, it's not A. Now we don't know who the fuck A is, but he's still A. I don't give a shit. And Mona wanted to back out. He's working with Mona too. Like, what the fuck? Just to write a book? I've about had it. I've had it. I fucking pray to God that season 5's the last episode. I mean, the last season. Because I can't take this anymore if they keep doing this shit. They need to end the show so we could just finally find out the whole fucking story and keep on dragging it out. I'm angry. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking angry. And his lair was packed up. If you had nothing to hide, why pack up your lair? Mr. Ezra. He's such a bullshitter. I hope we still see him creepy so we can have more proof that he's still A. I hope I'm not the only one that thinks this, that he's still A. And I think I know I'm not, because we're not stupid, guys. We're not stupid. Say that to yourself. We're not stupid. The writers think we're fucking stupid. I don't fucking... Ugh, fuck. Anyways. God. My head hurts. Well, not literally, but, yeah. I hate Ezra. I hate Ezra. I hate him. I hate him, and I hate him, and I hate him, and I hate him, and I hate him. You know, he's really creepy when his eyes go like this. When he's like, there was this one episode where he was talking to, Emily's dad, and he's like, oh, no. I swear they think we're stupid. Oh, and here's another thing. They do that for the ships to make everybody happy. That's what really annoys me. I'm more interested in the storyline than I am for ships. The only ship I care about is Caleb and Spoby. Other than that, I don't give a shit who's bad and who's good. Seriously, but I don't really care. Like when Toby was revealed today, I was upset. Yes, I was. But I loved the way they went with it, because it's shocking, and being shocked in a show is one of the most wonderfulest things to experience. I know I sound like passion and stuff, but I'm serious and about Ezra, and I love being right. I was right about Ezra all along too, and I love it. Like, if they keep doing the obvious characters, I hate it. You know? And when it all makes sense, like, why did they even think of that? If they wanted to fucking, like, make him not A, why couldn't they say he was a private investigator? That would have made more sense. Even though it'd be a little bit stupid, but it would have made more sense. Come on, guys. We're not stupid. Fucking book my ass. And that book was so easy to find. He planted it there. Yeah. And he sent somebody to go to the Ambrose Pavilion to and set the girls up. He set Arya, Hannah, and he set Emily, Hannah, and Spencer up, and he covered himself up for Arya, so then she could go to Spencer, and he's not A, and blah, blah, blah. And I doubt Spencer's gonna take it, because Spencer is smart. She's not crazy. I mean, it looks like she is with the pills and shit, because she doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, by the way, that Ren Kingston notepad,